No, Janet Jackson is not a billionaire, despite what the internet often exaggerates. The rumor originates from a 2013 Variety article, Behind the Velvet Rope, which celebrated her career earnings and charity work with AMFAR, even featuring full-page ads that called her a billion-dollar entertainer. Sounds wild, but the piece never actually says she's a billionaire. It simply totals her lifetime revenue: $81 million from music and book publishing, $260 million from album sales, $458 million from touring, plus other ventures, for a grand total of around $1.2 billion. That's career revenue, not money sitting in her bank account. Net worth is what really counts, and by that measure, Janet is still insanely wealthy, with an estimated $180 million. She's dropped 16 albums since her 1982 self-titled debut, selling roughly 100 million copies worldwide, and after finishing her A&M contract, she signed a Virgin Records deal valued at $32 million and $50 million, the largest female recording contract at the time. When that deal ended in 1996, she re-signed with Virgin for an even more staggering $80 million, putting her ahead of the then unparalleled $60 million contracts earned by Michael Jackson and Madonna.
The highest paid performer of all time.
Oh, God.
How do you deal with that?
How do I deal with it?
Yeah.
I don't think about that. I don't think about that at all.
In 2019, her Metamorphosis Las Vegas residency coincided with her Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, raking in nearly $13 million from just 18 shows. She's still going strong with her Las Vegas residency at Resorts World Theater, which began on December 30th, 2024 and concluded on September 20th, 2025, consisting of 22 shows, likely earning more than what she made from her Metamorphosis residency. So yes, Janet Jackson is monumentally rich, unstoppable, and iconic. But billionaire? Not quite. Jackson's income extends far beyond her immensely successful music career. She has also made her mark in acting, appearing in several films over the years. She made her big screen debut in 1993 with Poetic Justice and has since appeared in movies such as Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps, Why Did I Get Married, and For Colored Girls. In 2022, she released a television documentary series titled Janet Jackson. Notably, she earned $5 million for her role in Nutty Professor 2. Jackson's personal life has also made headlines. At age 18, she eloped with singer James DeBarge in 1984, though the marriage was annulled in November 1985. In 1991, she secretly married dancer and director Renee Elizondo Jr.
We just kept it private. It was just a very private thing. We never told anyone. And we I think one or two people in my family knew. We just ran off and kind of did it.
With their divorce finalized in 2003. From 2002 to 2009, she was in a relationship with music producer and rapper Jermaine Dupri. In 2012, Jackson married Qatari businessman Wissam Al Mana, whom she met in 2010. The couple welcomed a son in January 2017 but announced their separation and divorce plans in April of the same year. Her divorce from Renee Elizondo included a high-profile legal battle. Renee initially filed for a $25 million settlement, claiming that, as they were married during Jackson's most productive years, he could have been entitled to the full amount or more.
I want you to be a man, all right? Leave this marriage with what you came in with. What makes you think you deserve a dime of my hard-earned money?
He also stated that although a prenuptial agreement existed, he had signed it under duress. After 3 years of litigation, the case was settled with Jackson reportedly paying Renee $10 million plus legal fees. Although Jackson married Wissam Al Mana, a billionaire Qatari retail tycoon, her wealth and success remain a result of her own prolific career across music, film, and other ventures. In 1998, Janet Jackson purchased a 3-bedroom, 2,100 square foot apartment at 1 Central Park West in New York City for $2.8 million. She later listed the unit in April 2022 for just under $9 million and closed the sale at $8.8 million that August. Earlier, in 1990, Janet acquired a 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom home in a gated community in Northridge, Los Angeles, for $790,000. While some sources suggest it was technically owned by her partner at the time, Janet ultimately quit-claimed the property to him following their split in 2000. That same year, Janet began a real estate spree, purchasing a 6-bedroom, 6.5-bath Mediterranean-style mansion in rural Rancho Santa Fe near San Diego. Originally listed at almost $4.5 million, the 9,060-square-foot estate was eventually sold in 1997 at $1 million loss. In 1991, she expanded her coastal holdings by buying a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom Malibu beach house for $4.1 million. Janet later sold it in 1994 for a profit, fetching $8.5 million. Janet acquired a 5-bedroom, 9-bathroom Tudor-style mansion in Bel Air in 1999 for $6.5 million. Her stay was brief, though. She sold it the following year to Hollywood executive Harry Sloan for $9.5 million. Jackson moved to London in 2012 after marrying Qatari billionaire Wissam Al Mana. The couple lived in a luxurious 6-bedroom townhouse in Belgravia's exclusive Chester Square. Even after their split, Janet chose to remain in London. We are talking about Janet Jackson, and how could we forget one of the most talked about moments of her career? In 2004, during the Super Bowl halftime show, a wardrobe malfunction briefly exposed her on stage, making it the most searched news story in internet history at the time, according to the 2007 Guinness Book of World Records. Jackson maintained that it was an accident and refused to apologize, choosing instead to let her work and artistry speak for themselves.
It was an accident.
In May 2021, Jackson partnered with Julian's Auctions in Beverly Hills for an in-person and online event featuring over 1,300 lots, including outfits she wore in music videos, on stage performances and MTV appearances, as well as jewelry, memorabilia, dolls, furniture, and even a school report card.
Guys, I'm really excited about my auction coming up. There's costumes from all the tours, from videos, If, When I Think of You, Doesn't Really Matter, Rhythm Nation, and more. Stuff from childhood. It's a big auction and fun. A portion of the proceeds are going to one of my favorite charities, Compassion International.
A portion of the proceeds went to Jackson's charity, Compassion International. Highlights included her iconic military-style leather jacket from the 1990 Rhythm Nation tour, which sold for $81,250, and all the outfits from the 1995 Scream video with Michael Jackson, which fetched a combined $270,400. Fun fact: Kim Kardashian purchased the outfit Jackson wore in the 1993 If video for $25,000. Over the years, Jackson has owned an impressive collection of luxury and high-end cars. Her 2003 Aston Martin V12 Vanquish was sold at auction in New York for $92,075. She has also owned a Range Rover, and her classic car collection includes a Ford Thunderbird, Citroën SM, Jaguar X-Type, and a Chrysler DeSoto Suburban Custom Taxi. Until next time, cheers.